Welcome to episode 3 of Physical Therapy Radio. On this show, we are going to talk about sleep, set to the music of the Everly Brothers and their song, All I Have to Do Is Dream. Stay tuned.
Hi, you are tuned in to Physical Therapy Radio, where music meets motion. And now, here's your host, Dr. Joel Eby.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Physical Therapy Radio. What we do on this show is I pick a physical therapy topic or just something I want to talk about, and then I pair it with a song to keep things fun. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about sleeping, and primarily sleeping position. How do you position your body at night so that you're well supported so that you get a good night's sleep? And a good night's sleep is very important. In fact, it's one of the first things I usually go over with my patients, because if you're not sleeping, you're not healing. But before we go into that, let's take a listen to our song. It's an oldie but a goodie, the Everly Brothers, All I Have to Do Is Dream. Have a listen.
Dream, 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 when I want you, in my arms when I want you, and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
Okay, thank you furry friends for showing us how to sleep. Well, we all know that getting a good night's sleep has a variety of health benefits, especially healing and especially decreasing pain. So I want to give you a few tips on how best to get a good night's sleep. The first thing I want to tell you is to put yourself on a schedule. It's amazing to me how many people go to bed at all varieties of different times and get up at all variety of different times. Try to go to bed at the same time and get up at the same time. Your body sleeps much better when it's on a cycle. The second thing is try to keep your bedroom primarily just for sleeping. Don't watch TV in there, don't read in there, don't exercise in there. When you go into your bedroom at night, you want your body to know that you're going in there to go to sleep. Also, make sure the environment of your bedroom is set up for sleeping, meaning I want it to be cool, and I want it to be dark, and it needs to be quiet. And then also just make sure that you avoid things that, especially foods and liquids like caffeine, that will keep you from getting a good night's sleep. Avoid those at least, especially caffeine, for at least 6 hours before you are scheduled to go to bed. Now, I want to show you a little video that I did with my intern Victor, where I set him up into some side sleeping position. This is a good way to sleep at night, and I show the different ways that your body needs to be supported in order to get a good night's sleep. A lot of people toss and turn at night just because they don't have good support for their body. So go ahead and take a look at this, and I'll be right back. Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about sleeping positions. And the position we're going to talk about today is the side sleeping position. And the thing that's most important about a side sleeping position is to make sure that every part of the body is supported. So we're going to start up here at the head and neck area. And the way you want to position your head on a pillow is to make sure that every single gap is filled in here at the neck. You don't want to have any air in between here. So using a nice down pillow to kind of fluff it up to fit exact proportions of your body, I find to be best. Then you want the head just relaxed into the pillow like this, okay? Now the next thing to do is, what do you do with a person's arm? A lot of people have a lot of neck pain because their arm is forward here into this position. So I find it best to have the arm supported by a pillow. So you can either do this, which really allows the upper traps to be put on slack because the arm is rested there. This arm can be then rested here like this, underneath that pillow. Or you can take this pillow and double it up like this and then have them grab it with both arms into this position. Both these positions people find to be very comfortable. They take a lot of pressure off the shoulders on both sides, the top shoulder and the bottom shoulder. As we move our way down the body, another area that can be a discomfort for people with low back pain, especially more in the female population who have the wider pelvis with a narrow waist, a thing that helps a lot is to just take a small towel like this And you just kind of slide it up underneath here to kind of fill in that gap. So go ahead and lift up there, Victor, for me. There we go. And that allows the spine to stay straight. And then, of course, the one that most people know is to have a pillow between the legs. The important thing with having a pillow between the legs is not just to put the pillow just between the knees, but to put the pillow along the entire length of the thigh. So make sure that it's a full-size pillow like this. And in this position, make sure you keep this arm up here like this. This tends to be a very well supported position for people for a lot of aches and pains. And again, the sleeping position is very important because if you're not sleeping, then you're usually not healing. So there you have it. Set yourself a bedtime and stick to it. Prepare your sleeping environment. Make sure that it is cool, dark, and quiet. And then crawl into bed and position yourself. Make sure you're well supported by pillows and whatever else that you need. And then get a good night's sleep. Your body will definitely thank you for it. And others will thank you for it too. You'll be happier, nicer, and less moody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at the information below, and I'll see you next time.